All right, now joining us with more via Skype on the Prime Minister's scheduled visits to Latin America and in particular Brazil is Julia Verdel, the General Manager of the Diplomatic Club and the publisher of the Diplomatic Club magazine. Julia, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, pleasure meeting you.
Okay, so, let's just get started. What can you maybe tell us about this upcoming trip to Brazil that we maybe don't already know?
I think, by my opinion, this visit is definitely a new era in several fields of relations between the countries. It's in political, economic, tourist, business, defense, in every area. The very important, really new era in the ties between Israel and Brazil. The most important things, by my opinion, is supporting each other. It's like, the two friends, two prime ministers going to support each other. For Brazil's side, it's very important ties with Israel, United States, Japan, and Canada. So by this reason, it's like like vector. Brazil, United States. So it's like close circle between all these countries. So it support each other's. Of course, the Brazil is most important country in the South America and the biggest country, and the huge Israeli community. It's 250 million people, so it's a huge market for the Israeli business and high-tech. So I definitely can say that it's a new era in relations between two countries.
And you don't think that there's anything wrong with leaving in the middle right after this campaign has been initiated, right during the beginning of the campaign trail for the 2019 elections? You don't think that this would either hurt or help Netanyahu? How will this affect the Likud's campaign?
Okay, let's see the situation. This visit was planned before the changes in the Knesset. Okay, so we know it was planned. So it couldn't be cancelled at all. It just couldn't.
Not even. Well, I mean, they were saying maybe it would be made shorter. Was that not a possibility either?
No, it couldn't. I think it's very important time for Netanyahu. As I said, they support each other, because for Netanyahu it's very important, very highly important, to move the Brazilian embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. It's a very important point. It's very important supporting of Latin America. It's a very important support of the United States. So this is a very important step that Netanyahu do it right now.
So, but again, Bolsonaro, the new President Bolsonaro, has been embroiled often in controversy with certain statements that he made about women, about immigrants, about war. So how might that reflect trying to get closer with an individual like this again during a time where he's supposed to be campaigning for Israel?
Listen, you can ask the same question. How is important the relationship between Netanyahu and Trump? Trump is actually, no, let's say that Brazilian president-elect, he mostly same like Trump. It's very, the lot of media found that a lot of details and a lot of actings that like Trump. So you can ask me the same question about Netanyahu and Trump.
I see.
It doesn't matter for Israel. It doesn't matter for Israel. It's most important for Israel that the Jewish community in Brazil, the economic ties, political ties, defense ties. So it's one of the things that can make President-elect Bolsonaro different, but nothing more.
All right, Julia Verdel, thank you so much for being with us today.
My pleasure.